Hello and welcome again to another podcast. We are Snack Review Podcast. We acquire the latest and greatest snacks and we review them so that you know which ones to buy or which ones to not try. It's our new unofficial slogan because I've said it twice now in the episode that we filmed an hour ago and in this one. We're a review podcast. We review snacks, and today we are reviewing Kit Kats, a bunch of foreign Kit Kats, all that we picked up in Japan. It's a bit of a dessert episode, a bit of a shorter episode most likely. And I'm your host, Evan. This is your other host,
Gabe.
And we are the Super Tasters Podcast.
Awesome. I mean, the Belty G, I think, is awesome.
Snack Review Podcast, Super Tasters certified. What do we got here today? A lot of Japanese Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Why don't we go over some of the flavors?
Well, we got, I guess if we just go from, if we start over here, we've got the regular strawberry, which we've had, which is supposed to be like sweet strawberry. We've got Shima lemon. We got a different kind of strawberry. We've got
Strawberry chocolate cake, right? That one?
This
or there's a Tokyo
that's
strawberry.
over here.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. A lot of strawberries.
Amao strawberry.
Yeah, again, we've
Tokyo
tried
strawberry.
probably 20 Japanese Kit Kats, 20 to 30 on the podcast already. So some of these might be repeats. We weren't sure. I was double checking, so I think maybe the peach, maybe the plain strawberry. We might have had before. But a lot of these are brand new. And like you were saying, there's a bunch of flavors. This is chocolate banana. We've got, this one is, I think this
Red
is
bean and strawberry.
red bean and strawberry, yeah. And as well as some fun little different variations. We've got a Kit Kat bar here. Kit Kat thick, chunky boy.
Yeah, little baby Kit Kats, little Kit Kat bites.
Bite size. So we're going to go through each one. Like I said, this is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. No weird food, but plenty of fun stories from Japan. So why don't we dig into one? We can break it off and you can think of your favorite story from your trip.
My favorite story.
I kind of want to save this guy for
Why don't we
last.
start with
A little festive?
Yeah, the little
a Santa
Kit
shaped
Kats.
Kit Kat. Cheers.
Cheers. Favorite story. I mean, I was going crazy. I bought a lot of Kit Kats while I was over there. I tried to get as many as I could get my hands on. A little Santa guy. A lot of them came from a store called Don Quixote.
Yeah.
Pretty cool chain in Japan.
Tastes like a basic Kit Kat, but with
More
thicker chocolate to make the Santa shape. Yeah. Good one to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a lot of great little shops. Don Quixote. My favorite store that we went to, like a used thrift shop chain in Japan, book offs, hard offs, and hobby offs. We went to a lot of book offs. That's what they're called. Something funny about a different culture, have a different name for their stores.
Nope. Not at all. Just like to laugh. I'm a happy guy.
I got great deals on games. I got Pokemon green, yellow, red, all for less than $5 each. It was a great time. A lot of shopping. My souvenirs bag was stuffed to the brim.
Yeah, you had a lot of souvenirs.
For myself. If you're watching this, you will not be getting a souvenir.
Yeah, sorry.
I pawned all your souvenirs on eBay. Yeah, that one, pretty basic.
Yeah, it's good though.
Not bad. What's a good follow-up to that? Maybe that one?
The dark chocolate?
Yeah, 72% cacao.
72% cacao.
We've had a very, very dark chocolate Kit Kat on the pod with a black wrapper.
And so this is like maybe the middle.
Yeah. 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 It smells like dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate. How do you feel about dark chocolate?
I love dark chocolate. Tried to kick a drunk guy off the subway. That was a pretty funny story.
Yeah, basically, we got on the subway. There was a guy that was, I wouldn't say he was laying down. He was keeled over in such a way, like have you ever seen Peter Griffin when he falls down the stairs and he's splayed out? He looked like he was not alive. He looked dead. And nobody was doing anything. Everyone was kind of just giving him space, not sitting close to him. He was like mostly on the floor, but I think there was like a part of him that was hanging off of the seat. And so we were very concerned. We're like, what the hell? Gabe went over, checked his pulse. He was like, heart's beating, he's breathing. He's just zonked.
Reeked of alcohol.
Reeked of alcohol. A little too much
Yeah,
sake.
so we're like, this guy's just, he's out of it, He's sleeping it off. I tried to put him up onto the seat.
Tried to lift him on the seat.
But he was wearing like a slippery
He
coat.
slid
and he
right
kept
off.
sliding
like a little
down.
snake. He just
And so I just like set him up so that his back was against the seat.
Sitting up on the floor, back against the chair.
Yeah. And so we're like, all right, we'll call it good.
And then there was another Japanese guy that came up and was like, he's very drunk. And we're like, yeah, we think so. He smells like booze. And the guy said at the next stop, we'll take him off. And I laughed because I thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
But he was not joking. So we got to the next stop. You tried to help lift him.
Because he asked for help again. Yeah. And so we're like, okay. And, I was like, okay, whatever. And so we picked him up. I had his legs. And he had his arms. And we were walking him up. And right before we got him off, he woke up and started like kicking. And he was very much not happy that we were trying to eject him from the train. But at least then he got up and he angrily sat down and he was in a chair,
Probably helped sober him up a little bit. It was nice, too, when you started lifting him off. Another lady grabbed, like, his belongings that were also on the floor, like his phone and stuff.
Scooped up his...
I was like, oh, here. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was definitely the weirdest train experience. The trains there are so cool. Like, I really wish we had a more robust public transit system over here.
I agree.
Sitting on the cord?
Might be.
Yeah, that was fun. What did you think of the dark chocolate 72%?
I like it. I mean, it feels like something that we might have here.
Yeah.
But I still, like I said, I saw a different Kit Kat flavor, and I grabbed that boy.
I kind of liked it in the middle because the other dark chocolate one was good, but it was like dark chocolate.
Dark, yeah.
That's a little bit sweeter. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I enjoy dark chocolate variations of Kit Kat more, I think, than the original Kit Kat just by itself.
I can see that. There's a little bit more depth of flavor to it.
Okay, why don't we hit one of the strawberries? So we've got so many strawberries and
Maybe
red
we
beans.
should start with the strawberry that I think we've had before. This is the standard one that you can get here, and then we'll go into some of the other strawberries. So I think this one's like supposed to be called like extra sweet strawberry or special strawberry.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think it was both of our first time being out of the country. If you don't count like Canada, which is like
I've never been to Canada.
It's very much. It doesn't feel like you're in a different country. There's not a lot of culture shock, I would say. But yeah, it's crazy, man. The prices there are so great on food and snacks, especially like. If you're really trying to save money too, you can stay in one of the capsule hotels. And you had a couple. You stayed in a couple nights in a capsule hotel.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was interesting because it's almost like what I imagine a hostel setup is like. Shared bathroom area and everything.
Right.
But for the most part, it was good.
Sticking your. I remember Austin was saying he was wanted to stick his ass against the wall and blast as loud as possible to try to wake everybody up in the.
He did, yeah.
Did he do that?
He did want to be the rooster that woke us up in the morning. I think he only let one wild one go, which was
on his last day.
It was pretty goofy, but
I tried to send him a video of me farting in my capsule hotel, and I made myself laugh so hard that like I'm sure other people could hear me. The only sound, it was like, it came out as just a, it did not even get caught on video. All you can hear in the video is me going. So everyone, and it's so quiet in those things. The walls are so thin. You're so cramped together. 100% people heard me and either thought I was sobbing or being just a sick freak.
Just having an anxiety attack.
Whether we had that strawberry one before or not, that's really good.
Yeah, it's
such a great,
sweet,
fruity flavor.
Very happy tasting Kit Kat.
It's a tremendous flavor.
This one is just supposed to be strawberry. Smells like it's probably going to be this.
The one we just had was strawberry.
This one is just strawberry. That one is supposed to be, when you translate it, it says something like special strawberry.
This is?
Not the last one. The last one.
Okay, yeah. The special strawberry was great. So this is now just strawberry. This is the one we might have had before then, right?
That's the one we might have had before.
Wah woo.
This one's not as sweet.
This one's a little bit like milkier.
Mm-hmm. That one's definitely an extra sweet strawberry.
Well, it's also just more robust strawberry flavor. This is not bad. This tastes closer to strawberry milk. This almost tastes like there's like bits of strawberry in it.
Yeah. Both
like
good,
it.
though. And so this is the Amao strawberry, which is a type of strawberry that's grown in Japan. So this
Isn't
is like
one of these like Tokyo strawberry or something? Or like Kyoto strawberry? Is that this one?
This one, yeah. Do I have the case? Not super close. This is the one that's a particular type of strawberry.
Okay. Yeah, we had a great time. We went to the deer park. We saw the bowing deers. They bowed for me. Went to the monkey park.
They bowed for me too. I mean, they bow for everybody.
We saw the growling monkeys.
We did.
They terrified me. They were massive.
You definitely would not be king of the monkeys.
No. I would be some sort of concubine. I would be used and abused.
You would be. You're not even a monkey's uncle. You know, you're a monkey's girlfriend.
Yeah. No, they were terrifying. But they were cute. The babies were cute. They're just so much bigger than I expected. There's my cat. Yep. Go ahead, scratch on the glass. I'll put the mic near the glass. So
I will say,
ASMR.
all of the strawberries are very similar.
Yes.
There is slight differences to each of them, though.
Yeah.
And
I think this one has
might be-
been pretty close to the robust strawberry. But yeah, there's a subtle difference. It's good. I think my favorite of the strawberry so far has been like the really strawberry.
Yeah.
And please excuse me while I put my cat in a box that I throw out at sea into the Pacific Ocean.
Lovingly, of course. All right. Now we have what is strawberry and red bean, I believe.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited for this one, honestly. Looks the same as the other strawberry ones.
I had a great little red bean soup out of a vending machine. Came out hot, very hot, and was not bad, honestly. There was beans in it.
I think that's the bottom only of the one can. That I didn't try of the hot soups.
You tried the hot corn chowder?
I did hot corn chowder.
How was it?
It was good. It was better than I thought. It was kind of sweet.
Yeah.
I did.
You did
like lobster broth.
I did
oyster broth, fish broth.
The hot fish broth, the hot oyster broth from the vending machine goes crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
That's crazy.
You can smell the beans. There's definitely an earthy smell to it. Oh yeah. Very nice. If you like red bean base, which I do.
Yeah, I would say the
Or
beans,
sweet red beans, I should say.
the beans kind of overwhelm the strawberries a little bit. Not exactly in a bad way. It's just more of a red bean Kit Kat than a strawberry Kit Kat. The strawberry is like an afterthought. It's barely there, but it's good. Like you said, I mean, I like red beans in a sweet way. The weirdest one that I had was in Hawaii. I got shaved ice, and big love shaved ice over there, and in Japan too. And they did it was shaved ice, like they did like the syrup.
Yeah.
There was ice cream in it, which is so funny to me because it's like,
Shaved ice.
yeah. Do you know what would make the shaved ice taste better? Ice cream. It's like, well, yeah. Ice cream is just a better version of shaved ice. And on the bottom was like a bed of red beans. But what's interesting to me was it wasn't like when you get bubble tea and the bubble tea has been sitting in like a concoction of like honey syrup. So all of the boba pearls are, really sweet.
And nice, yeah.
The beans were not sweetened. The beans were as is, take them or leave them. It was just a bed of beans. And the only sweetness was if you took a bite of the beans with like a bite of the ice cream, which
So
is
you
maybe
had
what
to
you're supposed to do.
Do the composed bite, yeah.
But unfortunately, I didn't find the beans until everything else was gone. I was like, are those beans
And you
under
just
there?
had a layer
And
of
so I
wet
had
beans.
just cold, wet, unsweetened beans. And I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. But I enjoy like the sweet red beans. I guess we should Hit the strawberry chocolate
the
cake.
strawberry chocolate cake. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think is your favorite thing that you ate while you were in Japan?
It's hard not to say, even though it's simple, because I got a lot of onigiri.
Yeah,
It was really, really good.
Oh, dude, there's so much. Rice balls, by the way, for people that don't know, that's what onigiri is. Yeah, we ate a lot of rice balls.
Yeah,
a lot of rice balls. A lot of great ones.
I ate a lot of good ramen too.
Yeah.
A lot of good sushi.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of really good sushi places.
So much ramen, dude, and the price is there, dude. You get like the craziest bowl of ramen.
Dude.
It's like $6.75, and you're like,
yeah, the prices are. We are.
Yeah, I
We're
hope they're
doing something very wrong.
I hope their economy just goes into total collapse, and we can go over there and get rice balls for 50 cents each. You know, just keep going down, down, down.
Woo!
Every day, I'm betting against the yen. What do they call it? Like shorting a stock?
Yeah. You're shorting the yen. These are nice.
Yeah.
Mostly chocolate.
Yeah.
A little bit of strawberry right at the very end. Adds almost like a light, sweet acidity.
Exactly what you'd expect out of like a strawberry Kit Kat. I like it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I love those little bursts of like little strawberry flavors. Yeah. It's definitely hard to pick. I think my favorite thing that I ate while I was there, it's so hard to, and it would change day to day. I have multiple favorites, but I think it might be the, I always pronounce this wrong, Okonomiyaki place that we went to.
That was
It's like a fried
awesome.
Pancake. It was like ramen noodles. I think there was like a little bit of broccoli, eggs, cabbage, and then I got beef in it. And he just like, it's so crazy these cool little places that you find. And I was talking to Gabe about this too. It's like there's so many like izakaya, like small little restaurants that only seat like 4 to 5 people, sometimes less.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that we went to, we were looking for a good okonomiyaki place because Gabe really wanted to try it before we left.
Oh yeah.
We found this tiny, like hole in the wall place that was on Google Maps with great reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And he only seats, I think, 5 to 6 people.
Yeah.
Probably 6 total. He's only open from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yep.
All the reviews are like, I was waiting in line like an hour before he opened. He only lets a certain amount of people in. And it's so funny because we got there and we were waiting in line. It was full. He's like, sorry, it's full. And we're like, that's okay. We'll hang out. And he was like, it could be like an hour plus. And we're like, we're chilling, dude.
Yeah,
we're here for the okonomiyaki.
We had time,
brother.
yeah.
And the guy was so nice. He like let me use the bathroom while I was waiting. I guess he's an ex-boxer. He's got all this boxing paraphernalia on the walls.
Yep.
His arms
He's
are
a big
huge.
dude, yeah.
Perfect for chopping up those pancakes. And we waited in line while we were waiting. Some girl tried to come up and cut us, and she's like, hey, are you open? And he's like, well, yes, but 1, these people have been waiting. And 2, if you want to wait, it's probably going to be like an hour and a half, hour 45. And so she left. She was like, all right, whatever, I'm not waiting. And it's like, dude, you got to be about it if you want to eat at... One of the things that my wife said was, usually if there's a line, it's for a good reason.
That's a good point, yeah.
And so we waited. We got in. He hit me with that plum wine soda. It was awesome.
So good.
He gave us the pancakes. It was kind of funny. While we were in, the girl came back. And she was like, oh, can I come in now? And he's like, nope, now I'm closed.
Yeah.
And he just cooks the pancake right in front of you. And he puts it in front of you. And he chops it into bite-sized pieces. And, dude, it was one of the best things I've ever eaten. I'd not had okonomiyaki before that.
No, me neither.
It was terrific.
I just always heard of it. And it always sounded really good.
Oh, man. Okay, let's see. What about peach? I think... And this might also be one that we tried when we were doing that huge batch of Kit Kats. But I figured we bought it. We might as well eat it and compare it to these other ones we're trying. It's a very inviting color.
It is. It is a very inviting color.
Spilling little Kit Kat crumbs all over myself. Yeah, but we ate a lot of good food while we were there. Tried a lot of interesting foods too.
We did. We had
Mmm. That's great.
Very nice.
That is so good. I love peach flavored stuff.
Mm-hmm. And this is a good peach flavored thing.
That's better than the strawberry. Mmm. What were you saying about weird foods?
Oh, I was gonna say that. I mean, we tried horse meat sashimi.
We did try raw horse meat sashimi.
We tried shark heart sashimi.
Now, the shark heart, yes. A lot of the sharks, obviously they fish sharks in Japan. We weren't eating shark fins, so it's not like these were parts that were cut off and then the animal set free. These are sharks that were caught and killed to be eaten. And then they piece out all the parts. You know, you can eat the meat, eat the heart. So we tried the heart. A lot of sharks, too, will die in commercial fishing. When they're fishing for other fish, they'll get caught in the nets.
Mm-hmm.
And Japan just happens to, they'll eat those sharks. In the U.S., if we kill a shark when we're fishing for something else, we will not eat it. It just goes to waste, basically.
You just toss it back in.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I've never been on one of the boats. But, yeah, so we tried shark hearts. And we also tried stingray fins, which I also Googled
I forgot
to make
about
sure.
those.
I was like, you guys aren't catching the stingrays and cutting off the fins and, like, putting them back, right? Because I'm not into the shark fin soup thing. I'm not into, like,
Yeah.
animals being needlessly, poached, and it's weird. It's like trying to take like a more like ethical approach to like, but it's already like, you eat in factory farmed meat here in the U.S. Anyways, that's a whole different conversation. But we tried stingray fins, and I made sure like, do they eat the whole thing, or are they just chopping out the fins? And everything that I read said that they just eat stingray meat. And so, they parted up, they catch the stingrays to cook and kill. I told Gabe, Steve Irwin still got shooters out here. So we got the stingray fins. That was also one of the best things that I'd eaten while I was there.
It was really good. Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. It was like kind of like the texture of like really crispy, like fish meat, like, or like, there's like, well, you know what it was kind of reminding me of is like pork rinds, not like that crunchiness, but
it was crispier, but it's still
very crispy.
It was almost like jerky. It was almost like
jerky's a better comparison. Yeah, it was crazy. A lot of crazy foods. I'm just trying to pick what we should do next. I kind of want to save these. What about some of these green teas? We've got a variety of green teas. So
yes.
Uji matcha. What is this one? 2-in-1.
That's chocolate and matcha.
Chocolate matcha. And then what about this guy? Do you know?
And that one is... That's the Uji matcha. I know I had those. There's like... I have it. It's another type of Uji matcha, but I can't pronounce that word.
Ito Kyuemon Uji matcha. I don't know what it means. Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny. One of my favorite dining experiences we had when we were there was going to Japanese McDonald's. And let me tell you, dude, they go psycho for McDonald's over there. There's like the same frequency, I felt like, as they are over here, which is a lot. But yeah. I feel like McDonald's is kind of dwindling in popularity over the years. Like, people have their favorite items that they'll go in for, and like the nuggets and the fries or whatever, their Sprite from the machine. But I don't think it's as big, not nearly as big as it used to be. And I think it's one of the reasons because they've been raising prices and used to be able to get stuff for so cheap. But now it's like, bro, these prices are crazy. You're McDonald's. So I don't think it's as popular over here, but they love it over there, dude. So many McDonald's that we saw were like double-decker, like 2-story. So I saw a 3-story McDonald's.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like...
We were in a 2-story one.
Yeah, and it was full. It was packed full of people. The second floor was literally just an eating area that was so many people. And not even like families. It's just like people studying. They're like people doing like
there was like
work.
A businessman sitting next to us.
And it's crazy. But we got quite the spread. I think I tried... There was like a teriyaki beef burger.
Yep.
There was... I think there was a soy sauce burger.
There's like a soy sauce beef one, yeah.
I tried a bite of your. You had like a shrimp.
Yeah, the
Sandwich?
shrimp patty with tartar
Yeah.
sauce.
We got a couple pies that were really good. Or what were they? They were pies, right?
Yeah, they were pies. There was
They were-
chocolate
they
pie and
had,
strawberry pie.
They had the French what are they called?
Macarons.
Macarons. Oh man, it was so cool, and everything was so cheap. It was crazy.
Yeah.
The battery. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back for now. First it was my cat, then it was the battery. Everybody's trying to cancel me today. What are we gonna eat next?
I think we were talking about the teas.
Yeah, why don't we
Uji
hit
matcha,
up?
the other type of Uji matcha?
Let's do maybe these back to back.
Yep.
So maybe this first. This is
So that's the chocolate.
chocolate matcha. Yeah, looks like chocolate on the bottom, matcha on top. They go well together.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I'm in the mood for a matcha Kit Kat, I want the
Straight
full
matcha.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Matcha, it's so good.
it is.
It's still my favorite Kit Kat by far.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'd have to go back, I think, at the last time we tried a huge pool of Kit Kats. Because I think there was one in there that just made my day. I ate that. And I was like, I'm good. That's my dopamine fix for the next 48 hours at least. All right. Maybe this one and then this one.
That sounds good.
All right. More fun stories from Japan. Anything come to your head while we were waiting for the battery to charge?
Fun stories.
We went to the Muscle Girls bar in
That was
Shinjuku,
Pretty fun.
which is a bunch of beefy mamacitas, as they
Yeah.
call them over there. Bunch of
Good.
muscular women that do all kinds of fun stuff. They'll like do a fresh squeezed juice for you, and
Yep.
we got footage of a guy. He was squeezing it on his head. That was funny. What else did they do? They'll do displays of strength, like pull-ups.
They were squatting that bodybuilder guy.
They'll pick you up and they'll squat you. They have a machine that if you do a certain number of reps, you get like a prize. What else do they do?
Yeah, what else do they do?
Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. It's a little bit. First of all, it's a lighter color than the normal matcha,
It's creamy.
and it is creamier. And you can pay them to slap you, to slap the taste out of your mouth, which is what I did. And it was, how much was it? $20, $15. And I paid for every girl in the bar to slap me in my face.
Every muscle
all the
mommy.
all the muscle mommies, and they lined up. It was a much longer line than I was expecting. I was like,
because they got the ones from the
you had
back.
girls in the back. What the hell? They got the freaking people working the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
They lined up. They all smacked me. The first slap hurt me so bad.
She fucking got your ass.
I've never been hit that hard in my entire life. Yeah, she slapped the
turned your head.
shit out of
Yeah.
me, dude. I was like, it's so good that I'm not a man to make crude comments to women or to whistle or catcall. I've never been in a position where I've had a glass of water thrown in my face
Right.
and I've never been slapped. Because I thought she was going to knock me out. Slap one out of like
eight or nine.
eight or nine. Dude, she hit me so, and these are big women. These are strong gals. God, she's like, yeah. Spit flying. One of my teeth is flying out my
The
mouth.
Mortal Kombat X-ray.
Yeah.
Your cheekbone shattering.
But it was a good time. It was all you can drink, so I was getting down
Yeah.
on yet another plum wine soda.
Plum wine soda.
Which-
Shout out plum wine soda.
This is terrific. Plum wine sodas, I think, are the move.
Yeah.
If you haven't had one, they are tasty.
They're very tasty.
They really warm. They warm you up. They make it
I
feel
felt it in my
like
cheeks, dude.
Yeah.
I had because I was like,
you felt it in your cheeks.
it's all you can drink, and so I pounded it, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's definitely why my cheeks were red when I got
your
off that stage.
your red cheek is all swollen up.
I'm more drunk on this side. Yeah, it was a great time. It was just the whole trip was very good. Nothing really major went wrong, you know? Why are you smiling?
Nothing.
Are you thinking of something that went wrong?
Nothing worth talking about. No.
I'm trying to think. What did you come up with that went wrong? Oh, look at the flakes in this.
Yeah, this is the Kyoto matcha, which has a stronger matcha flavor.
It does.
Wow.
Much stronger. It's quite good. Very similar to the last one. Darker a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What went wrong?
We got a big plate of curry.
Oh, that's not something that went wrong.
No,
I
true,
mean the hot sauce story that we told, or the hot food, spicy
That's
food.
probably yeah.
The worst thing that happened to Gabe. Yeah, Gabe got and here are the sizes. It's like regular, large, Manhattan for some reason,
Yeah.
which is what I got, and that was huge. And then there's like Grand Champion or something, and Gabe's like, yeah. And they come out with this huge like banquet platter. It's massive.
It's like what you would put a turkey on.
It was a food challenge. I mean, it was literally a food challenge.
It was
They
huge.
didn't set like. I don't know if you have to say, "Hey, I want to do the challenge." They didn't react as if it was a food challenge. They just came and brought him his food and left. There was no timers or anything, but you're supposed to get like a prize if you eat all of it because you wouldn't believe how much food it's insane. Which he pretty much did eat all of it. There was a couple very small bites of rice left, but he was like, he was full. He was like, I'm done. I mean, had he known that it was a food challenge, he would have finished it. I've never seen anybody eat so much food in my life.
It
dude.
was like an entire pot of rice worth of rice too.
We gotta do a legit food challenge. Because I mean, you did do a legit food challenge basically, and the spicy food challenge was
despite the
one as well.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, because we went to another, and I didn't even realize it was a food challenge until much later. I went to a different. It was Go-Go Curry.
Go-Go Curry. Yep.
It's a chain. Check it out. If you go to Japan, it's awesome. It was so good. The food is so good. It's so fair priced. I went to a different one, and they had like a bunch of pictures of people that had completed the challenge, and I was like, there's a process
Ceremony. Yeah.
There's supposed to be a timer, I think. People are like cheering you on, and then you get a prize if you win. So I was like, they did not do that at the one that we went to.
No, they just came up, and I was sitting in between you two, and she's like, move over.
Yeah.
And made me sit all the way at the end of the table so that she could put my giant platter
So she
down.
can put the bib on you.
Yeah.
This is milk tea.
Ooh. It smells like cereal milk. Oh, you know what it's probably supposed to be? Like when you make like British style tea, you know? Like your black tea with bergamot.
It's good. Oh, it's very good. Wow. I like that a lot.
That is nice.
It looks like it would be like a white chocolate, but it tastes... What's that taste like?
It's kind of citrusy.
It is a little citrusy. Yeah. Man, that is tasty. That is very good. So yeah, Gabe ate an inhuman amount of food.
Which I always do, you know.
Yeah. I mean, we're snack experts for a reason.
It's our last tea flavor.
Yeah, let's hit this. And then I think we break into the some of the other Kit Kat.
Hojicha? Uji Hojicha?
I guess it's a type of tea, maybe.
This is also from Kyoto.
It smells like the matcha one. It's very
It's dark.
tea colored. Yeah, it's like a dark,
Yeah, it's actually
like a light brown,
colored like
grayish.
a cup of tea.
Tastes a lot like tea.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, this is nice too.
it is distinct from the matcha as well.
Yeah.
It's not just tea. It's like cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite good. Especially if you like tea. I like that a lot. Why don't we hit some of these little poppables? So we start with the basic.
We have basic, dark,
strawberry.
and then I would imagine chocolate strawberry.
All right, we'll start with that one. Yeah, it's cute little bags. Never seen these before. I don't think we have anything like this
They're
in
like
the
little
US.
Kit Kat bonbons.
Yeah, little squares. They look like Whoppers. They kind of remind me of Whoppers a little bit.
The chocolate.
It's not bad. It's okay. I mean, that's just the basic one. This one's dark chocolate, you said?
And then we got dark chocolate, yeah. I like this one more.
Yeah. Pretty basic.
So far, they've all been good, too.
Yeah.
We haven't really, we should say, because we haven't really deployed the rating system.
I wish we could get some real Frico Kit Kats, like egg salad flavor. Or we do have wasabi for the end and sake. And this one was expensive.
The most expensive, yeah.
It was like in a fancy box and everything. You'll see it in the thumbnail. Strawberry? Did you eat it already?
That one's nice.
I love fruity Kit Kats, dude. I'm a fruity man. Bit fruity.
So now we have Shima Lemon.
Let's do these guys first.
Okay.
This is a Kit Kat bar.
This one's coffee.
Coffee, okay.
And then that one's chunky peanut butter.
All right, let's do the coffee first.
This one, I think, breaks into pieces. It felt like, at least on the wrapper.
It's a big boy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think I kind of want a piece of a piece. That's for fine. How much chocolate we're eating. Maybe I'll just take a bite. Yeah, it looks like a big, thick Kit Kat. You want half of mine? Or you're gonna break off your?
No, I'll do half of yours.
Yeah, it's definitely coffee. Like a dark coffee.
Yeah.
I'm not a coffee guy.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Put those pitchforks down, all right? I'm not a coffee guy.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
But I can understand, the appeal. Yeah. I mean, as advertised. It's not for me, but I can tell that it's well done. And this one is what? Peanut butter, you said?
Chunky peanut butter.
Chunky.
You want to have?
You can take the first bite this time. Have we ever had a peanut butter infused Kit Kat before?
That's good too.
It's like a Kit Kat riff on Reese's.
But the peanut butter's not as sweet.
No, the chocolate is though. That is good. That is a good. Why don't we have any chocolate? I mean, this is like the third time I've said it. Why don't we have this in the United States? Why don't we have any Kit Kat with peanut butter over here?
I'm sure it's only a matter of time because we're big on chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah, we are. I say save these for last. We can go maybe just boom, boom, boom. Because this looks like a fancier one too. Yeah.
So this is the Tokyo Shima Lemon.
Are you sure it's lemon? Because the box looked like it had a lime on it.
Yeah, well, the box said, here.
I believe you. I believe you.
It's just a special type of lemon because you can see that the rind is green, but the fruit is yellow.
All right.
I don't make the rules, bub.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like a lemon color. You like skinned half of mine.
Oh no, you're right.
I have to go through yours. All right. I love a citrus dessert.
That's really nice. And it's so
questioning yourself?
Tokyo Island lemon.
Yeah, well, Google Translate is sometimes inaccurate. We all know that.
But it said Shima lemon on it.
Tasted more like a lime to me.
It tastes
like
a lot like lime.
A key lime vibe. Oh, that was good.
We're doing the Mount Fuji strawberry cheesecake.
Mount Fuji strawberry, beautiful package, by the way. And you'll see in the thumbnail the full box shaped like a little Mount Fuji. Didn't get to go to Mount Fuji. I know there's a hike that people do up Mount Fuji.
We did get to see it though from the Shinkansen.
We have some beautiful pictures of Mount Fuji. Yeah, we went to a not you didn't go.
I didn't go.
Me and my buddy Austin went to a traditional like mountain spring onsen in Hakone in Japan. An onsen is like a bath. It's kind of like a jacuzzi, hot tub vibe, because it's hot spring water, water from the hot springs, and there's these beautiful baths. The only thing that was a little uncomfortable is you have to be naked to go in, which I've never been like a changing in front of the guys in the locker room guy, or a getting nude showering at Thorbeck's vibe. But we wanted to go, so just me and my buddy Austin, two bros, nuts a swinging,
donging it out, dude,
donging it out. And it's funny. Going in on this real quick. Oh, that's nice.
It is nice.
Wow.
Same kind of acidic strawberry, the same as like the chocolate cake, but the cheesecake
wonderful.
made it very nice and creamy.
I'm glad it lived up to the packaging. We walk in, my friend instantly bursts in laughter, and he said later it's because of all the he's like, it was just so funny. And I know part of it was embarrassment, but he claims it was funny seeing all the tiny Japanese men's tiny little butts walking around, which I told him was like, hey man, it's not customary to be staring at all the cheeks that walk past. Your eyes should be staying up here. And he burst in laughter, which of course made me start laughing. And I was like, dude, we can't be the two white guys walking in, giggling and laughing. What is that? Boing, boing.
like the doorstop.
Like a cat with a doorstop. And it was also funny because someone else came in when I was dressing down, and it was a Japanese woman coming into the men's side of the bathhouse. They're like gender segregated. And me, I told Gabe, if I walked into a woman's changing room, you'd catch me doing one of these. Well, walking right back out. Now, this is exactly verbatim how she responded walking into the men's changing room. Okay? Walked in. What? Oh, sumimasen. Walked out. Good solid 5-6 seconds of peepage. And it's also like, what? No, it can't be. She had to look at every dong in the room just to clarify. Wait, could this be the men's room? Sumimasen. Apologizing to everyone individually. Sumimasen. She was that. I mean,
she was screen peeking,
I have
dude.
my theories. Yeah, screen peeking. But it was a wonderful experience. And I will say, keep this on the down low. I don't want to go into their heads. There's a certain perception about the size of Japanese men. Not the guys that were there, dude. Not the guys that were there. I thought that I was gonna feel like Godzilla walking through them, and I got little glances. I wasn't staring, but I got little glances of these. Dude, they were swanging. I was like, what the hell? What is this, dude? What the hell's going on here? And of course, they had an ice cold bath in there.
You were in the land of Godzilla, dude.
They had an ice cold bath that was just room, or it was outside, so room temp. It was just cold outside room. And I was sitting in the ice bath. I'm shriveling. Everything is shrinking. Meanwhile, right past my head, I'm like, what the hell's going on here, dude? This is not what I was led to believe. So that made me feel bad, but it was a fun experience.
It's chocolate banana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude.
Whoa.
I love banana. What can you expect
very
of a monkey like me? I'm a bit of a chimp. Mm. Mm. It's funny. I really like that. But I feel like as someone that loves banana, the downfall of banana and chocolate is I want more banana. I want a straight just banana Kit Kat.
I was kind of hoping for a banana Kit Kat.
Yeah. But
it
it's
wasn't
good.
bad, but
No. All right. The two crown jewels. What you've all been waiting for. Wasabi.
And sake.
And sake. I think we start with the wasabi.
You want to go wasabi first?
I think so, because the sake is the most expensive. To me, it's the most interesting. I mean, they're both probably going to be crazy, but gentlemen, clear your palates.
And you found this like right before leaving Japan too.
In the airport.
Yeah,
huge cop. But yeah, it was a great trip. It was such a wonderful experience. I'm so happy that I got to go and make so many memories with the people that I care about. Here, I'm hitting you with what you hit me with.
That's fair. That's only fair.
And we brought back just so much stuff. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what life is about. It's not about the memories. It's not about the people you do stuff with. It's about how much stuff you got.
True.
And the battery's dying again. I didn't give it enough juice, Gabe! I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to sit. It's right over here. I'm not going to sit and wait for the battery to charge up again. We're just going to go hand cam with my phone.
We're going close-up mode.
Yeah, cheers.
This
we got
is the wasabi.
2 left. I'm so over the tech issues on this episode, dude.
Wow.
Oh, goddamn.
It's very wasabi.
Yeah, it is. Whoa.
It kind of works too. I wouldn't want to eat a bunch of them.
That's weird, dude. Wow.
Not bad at all.
That has more of a wasabi flavor than the
wasabi chips.
Wasabi chips, dude.
Yeah, the wasabi chips from part 1. If you haven't seen part 1.
Yeah.
And now it's time
Boy, my arm hurts already.
to wash it down with sake. Evan's arm is hurting.
Let me clear my palate.
He needs that sake Kit Kat in him.
So unprofessional, dude. Big water, anyone? Wait, I'll rest it on my water jug. There we go. Final Kit Kat. No weird food, unless you count wasabi Kit Kat and sake Kit Kat.
Oh, it smells like.
Oh,
I mean,
that smells like sake. You're not a super huge fan of sake. You said. I learned.
not like. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but
How'd you like the one I had you try?
it was incredible. Don't
Don't say too much about it.
Even the aftertaste tastes like the aftertaste of sake.
Whoa,
These are good, but they're very like
that's
decadent.
crazy.
You know, you can't eat like a bunch of them.
Whoa. I would say both of them are more weird than they are good. They're both good. They're not bad, but not what I would get if I'm in the mood for candy because they're so savory and strange. Like, I think I liked most of the other ones we tried today more as a candy, but it's so interesting. It's so cool to try. I love trying weird stuff like that actually goes weird, you know? Just like the Van Leeuwen. I have immense respect for Van Leeuwen and their ranch ice cream, you know, going all the way with the crazy flavors. Wow. Yeah, they're good, but they are strong. Strong wasabi.
They're
strong,
a once in a while kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Expensive, too. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I've been your host, Evan.
And I've been Gabe.
This has been the Super Tasters podcast. This has been the Japan episode part 2.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of snacks in the vault that we've been sitting on that we got to get to. So stay tuned for those. Thanks again for watching or listening. And as always, remember to burp. P.U. Smells like sake. You didn't do the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, guys, my arm's about to snap off. Bye-bye.